Good morning and happy Wednesday. It is a short day with kids and a long day for teachers, but we actually, I believe, have work time today. Yes, we have a staff meeting, and then that is it, I believe. So that's exciting. We have a lot of end of the year paperwork and stuff to get through, so I'm going to use that time to I'm up to date with grading, but not with entering in grades. So I will be using the time to do that. And then we're doing our class data and all that stuff as far as setting up class lists and data cards and all that. So there's a lot that goes into the last week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 10 months of school, you know. Anyway, yesterday I want to be done with sharks. I don't think we're that close. I think I'm fooling myself a little bit, but we're pretty close. We're pretty close. No, we're not. Yes, we are. I think we're okay. But I am going to, since today is a short day and we do have specials. Oh, thank goodness. We do have specials. Read potty break. We are going to have less time. So I do have some Mad Libs that I copied out. I think I said this already. One on each side of a paper, so back to back. I'll put the product here. I've never used it before, so we'll see how it goes, but I feel like it'll be fun. Choking on air. Just a little practice on nouns, verbs, adjectives that they need. I don't know that there's anything beyond that. There could be, but mostly just those three. Parts of speech, that is. But anyway, I will let you know that you take the page, you fold it over, so it's gonna look a bit like a foldable after we're done, but they answer the questions on the folded side before they read, so it's funnier. Yeah. So anyway, we're gonna do that. Hold please. And then we're probably going to start our shark writing tomorrow. I am really looking forward to that. I think it's gonna be really fun. Today we're wearing our school colors and everything because I guess, and this is very nice and super exciting, Walmart is donating a bunch of school supplies to us this coming up year. And so they're gonna be there and we're gonna take pictures with them. So yay, school supplies are the best. I love them so much and we need them so much. We are out of pretty much everything at this point of the year. But anyway, we only have 6.5 days left. Can't wait, can't wait, can't wait. I'm excited for summer. I'm excited for a break and a little change in pace just because it is crazy during the school year, just the get up and go-ness of it all. But anyway, I will see you not after school today, even though our meetings are short. I'll be with my team working hard to get everything that we need to get done. So I will see you back here in the morning. Good morning, happy Thursday. I woke up with a bit of a headache today. The wind. Anyway, I'll be okay. Happy Thursday. I think that, we are really low on this. I ordered it. I think I probably even said that. I ordered it through Amazon, which is great, except for I don't know when it's coming. It says, we'll let you know when it's on its way. Well, okay, but I'd like a date. And I had to stop in at Walmart for cheese that I needed for dinner last night, and I checked and they carry the brand in the gummies, but not in the powder, the magnesium powder, which is what I like for, and my husband likes because we add it to water and then it just kind of, we drink it throughout the day. So anyway, did not get more there. I know they carried it Sprouts. I just didn't have it in me to make one more stop, you know. Anyway, maybe today. And then we'll have, whenever it comes, an extra that will, you know, be useful when we run out of. Anyway, you get it. You know how grocery shopping works. Okay, so I don't have my ring on. Yeah. Why did I look at this hand? I don't know. Oh, you know, maybe because my rings are sitting up here on the counter. I think today is going to be normal-ish. We are probably going to do our shark riding. I say probably because I just try to gauge how the kids are in the morning to what we're gonna be able to get up to. But I think that's the plan. And I think that will be our day. I mean, the shark packets, I told the kids if they're not done, take them home, bring them back. We'll see. I'm sure that I will get some done. I am just giving them a done, not done grade on those. And I have a lot not done at the moment. I thought I had like 15 or 20 turned in. That's what I said on my video, either Monday or Tuesday, probably Tuesday. I have 5 or 6, yeah, not 20. They are fat, so when I held them, it felt like more. Anyway, we'll see. We have, I was gonna stay up and put in missing assignments last night, but I didn't. I was tired. I was really tired. So I went to bed kind of early and I read. I fell asleep before 10 though. I was really beat last night. Just the wind and my head, and now I'm kind of snorkely and my head. My earrings are cute though. They're little light bulbs. Can you see? They hang a little bit funny, but I like them. Cute. I got those from the mom and daughter team at school who make earrings. Hold please. When that hurts your head, you know you're in trouble, right? Anyway, I'm charging my ring here, my Aura ring, because I woke up this morning and it was at like 12%. Should have done it last night, but I forgot. Anyway, coffee is life. Right now, I'm working on being half teacher, half coffee. I don't think I'm up to half of either currently, but we're working on it. Anyway, I hope we have a good day. We will. It will be good. What else? We got some data back from a phonics screener that was done. There's just so much testing and so much data. It's really getting harder to decide what is useful data. The results that we just got back from our title and our reading specialist is definitely good data because it's done by a human with the children. However, it's the very end of the year, and even they said, you know, take it with a grain of salt. Anyway, I'm gonna pour through that a little bit this morning. I looked a tiny bit yesterday, but my brain wasn't braining because it was done braining and I was tired. But we did our class roster kind of setups, you know, our tentative everything there. We got the kids placed, and hopefully it will be a good year. The classes that we have now are 2 homerooms. We're actually, because of the way they do their Spanish immersion in 5th grade, because there were so few in each of our Spanish immersion classes, instead of having them small, they're combining them to make a normal size class so that we could take our 2 classes, split them 3 ways. And oh my gosh, it's gonna be amazing. My partner teacher and I were like, man, I'm kind of jealous. I would have loved to have these groups, but you know, hindsight and all. Plus fourth grade doesn't split that way. So anyway, good for fifth grade. And I gotta go. It is, oh, what? It's 6:41. I really have to go. I was just kind of talking while my ring was charging, and now I'm done. I'm gonna go. I will see you though after school today. Hello, end of day Thursday. It was not my favorite day. I'm just gonna say that. This morning was really rough. We had just some yucky stuff, but this afternoon was good, which is normally the opposite of how I word that. However, issues this morning were special, and so it was better this afternoon. That's all. Anyway, overall, our day was pretty good. The kids are done. The teachers are done. But we're trying. I'm sorry. I'm looking for... Where's my dot spot? It's gone. Well, that's interesting. My dot spot is missing. I have never seen that happen in all of my years, that it just goes missing. You know, you can't make this stuff up. I'm fairly certain that our tables have not been cleaned in a week since we did them at the end of last week. So tomorrow we're gonna do that. We're gonna get them real nice and good at the end of the day. I cannot wait. I was talking to my partner teacher earlier today. I cannot wait to come in. Actually, it won't even be come in. It will be on Thursday after we dismiss kids on that last day. I am just gonna clean like crazy, wipe things down, clean out drawers. Ugh, it's just, everything is just a mess. It's just yucky, and I hate that. I don't like a mess. You know it. But anyway, it's just inevitable at the end of the year. Everything just kind of slowly falls apart, including me. Anyway, today we had a really fun experience, and it was, we watched a choose your own ending on Magic Core. I'll put the product here. I think I showed it to you before, but I hadn't used it until today. I really liked it, and the kids liked it, and it was really fun. So we got to do that. And then, oh, this is interesting. We're completely across. What is going on? I mean, what is happening? I knew we scooted up a little bit, but come on. Anyway, we watched the one about, it was kind of like, it started like a Cinderella story where there was a Cinderella type character who was having to take care of the, I don't know if she was a princess, I can't remember, but she certainly acted like she was. And she had to take care of her. She had an opportunity though to escape, and so she had to do some challenges, and the kids got to pick like where which path she was going to take and which challenge answer and those kind of things. So it was really kind of fun. Loved that. I have to do, that's Mail sitting down there. I have to do that. I'm just going to do it in the morning. I'm tired. I want to go home. I think I told you, no, maybe I didn't. I started a new book yesterday. Was it only yesterday? I'm already 4 hours in. That's how much I like it. It is not anything like I thought it was going to be, though. I put this on. Come on, turn off. There we go. If I make that face more often, that's a very fabulous face. Just say the words. I put it on my holds list at the library because it was really popular on a few different sites that I watch. And I was like, I just think it might be one that I want to read. And so I put it on my holds list, probably knowing me, I was planning to go back and find out what it was about, but didn't. So when it came available, I was super excited. I said, yes, check out now, or however, take the hold. And I started listening to it. It's almost like a true crime story. It is called, did I already show it to you? I don't know. Here it is, The Mother Next Door. It is about a woman who I had heard about. She's been in the news, and she was caught lying about having terminal cancer for close to a decade. She had her family involved. She had involved, meaning obviously they're her family. She was, telling them, I'm not going to continue with treatment. It's just too hard. And she had sick children, and how is she going to cope? And how is her husband to go on? And tearjerker of a story. She had fundraisers, and they were doing this, that, and the other. And she was in the community helping all these different organizations, including one for cystic fibrosis, because that's what her, I think, youngest daughter had. As it turns out, she was not sick. She was sick mentally with Munchausen's. And then her daughter, I'm finding out, was not sick, Munchausen's by proxy. It is just a can of worms, man. But it's really good. And the author who's telling this story has her own experience. And that's why she's talking through the story of this other person. She ends up meeting her. And that's where I'm at right now. Anyway, to interview her. And it's just like, wow. It's one of those, I love the brain. You know how I love the brain. I have my first bachelor's degree is in psychology. It's just a fascinating place. And how does the brain do those things, like hurt people that you love? It's a type of, obviously, psychopathy, but how? Like how? Anyway, it's just really interesting. So I thought I would share that. I've got to go get in my car so I can listen to it. I'm listening to it. It's only an 8-hour book, so I should have it done tonight. Just kidding. Well, maybe I'm not kidding, because it's only 4 hours left, and maybe. We'll see. I'm also reading the book I was telling you about. I'm still reading Not Quite by the Book. Yeah, I'll put it here again. That one is really cute. I'm liking that one too. Ow. I think I'm about maybe 35-40% of the way through that one. I'm reading that one on my Kindle, and then I have others, story of my life. Anyway, I'm gonna get going so I can go get in my car, read said books, listen to said books in the car. Try not to read while I'm driving down the road. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I will see you in the morning. Have a great night. Good morning. Happy Friday. Our last Friday with kids. Teachers are working next Friday, but we are working in our rooms on cleaning up everything. So, can't believe we are here, but we're here. Today, I'm deciding between a couple of things. We did not, we're down to the nitty gritty here. We did not do the Mad Lib activity that I have. So we might do that and the Stanley Cups today, just for fun. I think that would be really fun. We have 3 days next week, long full days, and then Thursday is our movie. Did I tell you yet? I think I did. Yeah, that we're watching The Wild Robot. I bought it on, that's right. I bought it on Amazon. You can either rent or buy, and I think it was $10, so it wasn't ridiculous. And that way I'll have it in case I want to show it next year. I plan on reading these books again. They're amazing. The vocabulary, the sentence structure, just everything. Obviously, the story itself, the stories, 3 of them. I found out that Peter Brown did or is going to, I don't know if it's out yet, write another book about the wild robot, but it's a picture book, which makes total sense, and I love that. I want a 4th novel. I really do, but I don't know. It hasn't been talked about, and I know that sometimes just ending something on a high note is a great, idea. I know that. I just want more Roz. She's so amazing. Anyway, Roz being the robot, in case you didn't know. Anyway, today, this. Like, what else do I put in here? In my protein shake. Today we might just do those things. Oh, and then, yeah, that does sound kind of good because the Magicore choose your own ending to the story, I was gonna do that also. So maybe that's what I'll do. Sounds good. I've got these stacks of possibilities, quite literally. Hold, please. Anyway, oh, got a text or a email. Anyway, I am gonna get going. I will catch you up after school about what I actually do. Today, I'm in my reading teacher era, and I'm wearing my disco ball earrings because you don't get a chance to wear those that often. Yep, 6:35, I got a boogie. I will see you at the end of the day. Hello, end of day, Friday. You know it's a good day when it's Friday at 3:40 almost, yeah. Just got back to my room. I had a couple people I needed to talk to. Whoops, not gonna worry about that. And now I am going home. I know, I'm so excited. I'm gonna clean up just a smidgen, not really much. Oh, I'll do this. Not really much because we're beyond that. We are beyond just a little quick tidy. We need a hazmat suit at this point. Why? This one on the back side is filled out and in the container where I keep the new ones. What's happening right now? Anyway, it's fine. Oh, I see what they did. They pulled out a new one. Oh, because again, they're confused. I do copy them front and back, guys. Anyway, I'm so tired. We had, at the end of the day, I'm getting a headache. The graduates, the 2025 high school graduates, I'm saying numbers and I'm trying to write other numbers, so hold please. 25. Okay, the 2025 high school graduates from our school came and stormed the halls, and that was really cool. So some of the kids had siblings and it was just neat to see. So we went out and lined the halls and of course screamed real good and loud for them and all the things. I don't think I turned on, no I didn't. I did not turn on my bee today. Why? Because now I am going to, no, I'm not. Yes, I am. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. No, I'm not. Should I throw away my papers? Some of the kids might want them. I did have somebody ask if I had anything they could take home for summer. So maybe I will. I don't know that they were just saying that and they maybe didn't super much mean it. But I will keep them just in case. Some of them might have blank pages on the back they could draw on. Not very many, but you know. Anywho, I was gonna just kind of clean up a tiny bit. This is gonna dry out. I don't have it in there. Okay, so today the two things that I had talked about, we only did one of. We did the I sent them the link to the Magicore Enchanted Mirror, the Mystery of the Enchanted Mirror. That's what it was. And they really liked it. They spent a little bit of time listening to and reading that. Then I gave them time to do their handwriting packet, to catch up on any late work, which, I mean, some of them, despite our pleas and our begging, they didn't want to. So, I mean, you choose the kind of path you're going to take in life, right? I can do so much to help you, but you gotta want to do it. You gotta want to accept the help and do the things. So anyway, we only have computers for a few more days this year, and then we don't anymore. There's a fly in here, and he's gonna drive me bonkers. But we have another, I want to say, day or so with them. So as long as we have them, I might even try to push out one more of the Magicore things, because I bought a 3-pack bundle. That's what happens when I get a migraine. I'm not looking forward to that. I do have kind of a scratchy throat, so it could just be allergy headache, but migraine makes me yawn. Anyway, let's hope for not that. I don't know if we have plans this weekend. Sorry, put you right there. We do possibly have dinner plans or lunch plans with my mom and Nathan, Sierra, and Jacob this weekend, but we'll see. I don't know for sure. Either this weekend or next, and that is to celebrate Mother's Day with my ma and Jacob's great-grandma and my kid's grandma. Anyway, we'll see. Otherwise, oh, look at that lamp. Turn it off. Otherwise, we will do that the following weekend. I'm going to stand over here. My coworker's in the pod, and I'm getting distracted. Anyway, I think next week, so I told you this morning we had 3 things. So the first thing that I've already talked about was the Magicore stories. So we did that. The second thing was the Stanley Cup thing. We did not. I didn't even get it out and mention it to him. I got it out. I didn't mention it to him. So that'll be Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. And then the last thing was the Mad Libs. I know I would get it if I waited long enough. Anyway, those 3 things. Oh, I need to turn my sneeze machine off. Those 3 things we will still work on next week. So here I thought I wasn't going to hurt my arm, and I hurt my arm. Put this here. So that will be that next week. Is this thing almost, it's almost dead. Almost empty, but we're almost done. So, I don't think there's anything else I had to tell you. Stanley Cup thing we'll do next week. Oh, I have to figure out if we're going to do like a memory book or something. I really want to, but honestly, that one that I was thinking of doing, 16 pages per kid, it's not the sheer copying, because I do have some paper in here still that I could use. It's not just that. It's that where did I think in here we were going to lay out 25 times 16 sheets of paper? I don't know. And the taping. Oh my gosh, the taping. It would be a nightmare. So I don't think I'm going to do that. I love the idea though. I wonder if I could shrink it down, except for then it might be too tiny and look funny. I don't know. I'll look into that. Anyway, I do have some good memory books. One's from Michael Fryermood. I know you've heard me say his name a time or two. So I could do that one, or I might find something else. We'll see. Anyway, that is it. That is all I wanted to say. I will see you back here next week for our very short, very long end of the year week. You know how that goes if you're a teacher. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you have enjoyed, and please subscribe to help me grow my channel. I will see you next week. I almost said tomorrow, but probably not. I do need to record a lot of things though. But anyway, more about that later. I'll talk to you next week.